Hello, and this is Jaxbuscus review. I'll be reviewing Star Wars Battlefront Elite Squadrons, and it's hard to say, but this is an average DS game, or even below average. It's a big disappointment. I saw the Battlefront name. I hoped it was going to be something good. Instead, I got an overhead shooter. Where's my third person? And then it had the DS's ability, unless it's Nintendo, unless Nintendo's making it, they have usually bad graphics, and it's sad. If this was on the console, put in third person and not so much focused on the story, and made it more like its predecessors, Star Wars Battlefront Elite Squadrons would have been a good game. It's I won't show any footage, but just take my word for it. It's not something if you want to, you can look into it. The story's unique. There's no lines, there's no dialogue. It's just written. It's like Final Fantasy VII, which I may try to complete the game, but I have only managed to play it once, and yeah, and I didn't get past like the first boss, and yeah, it's just something different for me. That I'll try to complete some other games, but this time I haven't played in a while, but in retrospective, it's not the best game. And I don't really highly recommend it to you. So let me show you the cover so you can just get away from it. Stay away from it. It's right here. See it? I only can show you these screenshots on the back. This one, right there, is of the first level. It's not very good graphics. I can put this up closer to you. It's that. The second one's of the space battles. Those space battles are pretty good. Like this, but it's not going like up and down, and there's like no bombing targets. Like the original. I mean the second sequel. That's a really letdown. And then you have this Jedi. Throughout the whole game, you play as X2, a clone. Or at least he thinks he's a clone of this other guy. And then his brother, X1, it starts out in the Clone Wars, and then it goes on to, like, between stuff and even during. It's that. But, the X2 becomes a Jedi, but X1 becomes a Sith. Staying with me? Crazy storyline, so let's just leave it to the side. If you didn't get a good time to look at it. It looked like it was released in 2009. So the graphics for the DS wasn't fully exploited. I wonder if they'll attempt this again. We need Battlefront 3. We don't need an Elite Squadron. I wish I could. It's very disappointing, and it gives it a lower score because of my personal disappointment. I was really hoping for Star Wars Battlefront, but it's a portable console game. So come on. I'm not cutting it any slack. Portable console games aren't excuses for not to be good. I mean, the graphics are usually kind of bad, but hey, it's at least if the gameplay's good or fun and addicting. This is like, it's not so much addicting, it's not quite as fun, and also the computer in your own battles, like the own multiplayer battles with the computer, like the engineer or spy class, I forget which, spam their special weapon against you. I mean, seriously, spamming a weapon against you. The computer can't, that's like being a jerk. The computer's being a jerk. It's outright outrageous. I am really disappointed in this game. I wish they would fix this. I wish they would just get rid of the spamming computer. It's annoying. It's almost impossible to get up until, like, if you have a team of some other guy, or just some other guy comes in and starts fighting. But until then, you're pwned. They just keep you on the ground because it knocks you on the ground. That's the bad part. They just spam it, and then you can't get up, and you take a lot of damage. It's outrageous. So this is, well, don't expect you. Maybe there's like a few scenes. I haven't played this in a while. Played the whole thing in a while. See this in like the bottom corner. That is someone called Luke freaking Skywalker. Luke Skywalker. I just looked on the back. End space. This was their logo before they made the fun, addicting Call of Duty DS port. End space. Good thing it's not shameful enough to be pandemic. If it was, you should have been making it for the console. It would have been a much better experience and changed it for the story. Who cares about the story? We want the battle. The story is more of a focus than really the gameplay. But the story's not good. This is obviously probably very low budget or something. There's no voice acting almost at all. Just taking like sounds from the movie. It was not that expensive to make this game, in my opinion. It's probably I just don't know. Maybe it was released in 2010, but it was complete in 2009. But that should sum up the game. The gameplay, some parts are really hard, some parts are really easy. Gameplay, not the best. It's not very good, but yeah, if you want to check it out for yourself, it's probably somewhere at a GameStop or a Disc Replay. Just check it out if you want to. If you've played the original Battlefronts, good for you. If you haven't, I don't know. If you're a Star Wars fan and you like the Star Wars gaming genre, you probably have played Battlefront or Battlefront 2. Two great games, but this is an embarrassment to call it Battlefront. It should just be called Star Wars Elite Squadrons. Without Battlefront, Star Wars Elite Squadrons would have scored like a point or two higher, or point in a but I give it a score of 5 out of 10 if it wasn't Battlefront, but it's a 4.5. A 4.5 game. Because it's 0.5 because it's a letdown. Because no dialogue. It's just a confusing story, not the best gameplay, overhead and stuff, third person, and you can't go up, down, or bomb in space, and disappointments in spamming computer. Well, that ends our video and review. This is our first review. This was just being made up on the fly. This isn't the best quality. Yeah, so deal with it. Bye.